On a pretty gray and hazy day here in Southern California, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Los Angeles. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Mike part two.
Come on, boy. Come on. X3. 218, chopper. Be ready. Don't be scared of it. Go.
Kill. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Hit it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
On the ready.
Mike 57. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 57's the Mike.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Hey.
57. Mike 57.
Deep grip.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Ready.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Hey, orbit.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
Get now.
D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Delta.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
I got him.
58's to Mike. 58's to Mike. Pick it up.
He'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Very good. Return that time. 18 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Let's go. 30 base.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Shoot.
Get it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Mike 55! Mike 55! Y'all not ready? Let's go.
Second and long. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
Go.
Mike 55!
Hey, Echo.
Hey, I'm coming. Mike 55! Right there in the middle, 55!
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
8, read.
Check, 52's the mic.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
On first down, Dickerson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Alert. Where's 52?
Hey, wahoo.
52's the mic. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go.
Go. 5.
2nd and 5. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready, break.
52, right 52. Rip left, rip left.
Hey, exit.
Hey, right 52. Right 52.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Galvin away and bring up 2nd down.
You don't want it.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
52, man.
Yes, yes.
Baby, I'm coming, baby. Woo! 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch Mike, watch Mike.
Hit it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
That's it, huh?
From 21 yards away. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. That'll be caught by Rice. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Get off the field, D. Check, 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 check.
Topper, topper. Buzz, buzz.
Second and 11. Throw left side complete. That's Holt. A huge play that time for the Rams. 42 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Look at me, zipper.
We got motion. Back up, back up.
Let's go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Here we go, here we go. 60 yards.
Tight end left, tight end left. Hey, hey, we got four. We got 4 down, 4 down.
Go. Now.
Now a give left side to Falk. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after 1. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a give right side. Dickerson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Ready? 30 base.
Mike, by 2. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This will be taken in at the 1.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
We know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Down. 10 Lobo.
Hey, eat. I got him.
Rush in.
Hard. Yep.
Buzz. us. Be ready. Be ready.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Whip. Whip. Whip.
Bravo.
Watch the whip.
Mike.
Hey.
5. Check. 55. Mike.
Hey, watch the lane.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Hey, zoom.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. The Niners on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
58 to Mike. 58. 58 to Mike.
Oh, yo, go, go.
Any day. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Smooth.
58. Right over there. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Deep river.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken at the 18. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Pull it high.
Slam.
Hey, orbit.
52's the Mike. Check. 52's the Mike.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch. Go.
Mike 52. Mike 52. Here we go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
56. Mike.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Choose the Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
61 Matchbox Lights. Hey, Delta.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Right here. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down.
Come on, Lon. We better than that.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Bang, 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 bang.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
All day, baby, all day.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Look at me. Zipper.
On me.
On 2nd down now, Dickerson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They come up in an offset eye. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys continue to pour it on. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Rams 31, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's do it.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. 36, 36.
No, rock it. Big Griffin.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as he'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the back and watch the back.
Now a give right side. Perry.
Run, I'm running.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short.
The Niners
Come on, fellas.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this... And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Ready.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is Perry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Hey, check. Kill.
Mike,
Yep.
57's Mike. Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Let's go.
They keep it on the ground again. It's Perry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo.
Let's go.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Watch 80.
Hey, exit.
Jump balls.
Oh, here we go. Oh. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. I'm coming.
Snap.
He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this one is right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
At their own 22-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Target.
Protein spill. Hey, seam 6. 5.
Looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. There he goes left side. Touchdown, L.A.
Oh, yeah, that's a score.
A big play there. with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Fielded about a yard deep.
The Niners take over first and
We got
10
this.
at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick?
And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Buzz, buzz. Hey, Alpha.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one. He's got a man complete. The 20, 10, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. Gold with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead.
Rams 38, 49ers 10. Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 20. Up to the 27-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's get this.
Hey, Charlie. Right 52, right 52.
Watch the screen.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. It's been an easy day for them.
Check 13.
Get it.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Go ahead, baby. Go, 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 go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Ready? 60 yards.
52's the mic. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball. Check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Go, go. Ready, ready.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Avery Williamson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Shift.
They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Check safety, check safety.
Watch the safety creep. Pilot, 64, weak.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Twist, twist.
Twist, smooth.
Big grip.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
On 2nd down, Dickerson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Zuerlein now for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Ready up.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Army.
Hey, orbit.
43 is the mic. 43 is
Get it.
2nd and 10.
I got you, son. I got you. You're on mine, baby.
That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Don't get nervous.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Go. Go.
55 is Mike, guys. 55. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10.
Mike 5-5. All day.
Go.
Just like that.
Hey, check Mike, check. Hey, Echo. Watch 65.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now.
Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Big edge.
Yes, yes. Hey, wahoo.
What's your man right there?
Dude.
They'll look to throw here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
This will be taken in at the 1.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah.
Ready?
They'll run on first down. It's Perry, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, exit.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over with the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Gold able to tack on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, Just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Brings up third
Ready?
and 3.
8-3 Gator.
52. 52's the mic.
Exit, exit.
On third down, Dickerson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce and might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8
How's
ounce.
that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Going 58's the mic.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
58, boys, 58. 58's Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Bring it.
Buzz.
60 Mike, 60 Mike, 60 Mike.
You.
60 Mike, 60 Mike, 60 Mike.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
60 Mike, 60 Mike, 60 Mike.
It's coming this way, Here we go.
They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Go ahead and take a seat. You can't stay alpha. 60 Mike, 60 Mike, 60 Mike. 60 Mike, 60 Mike, 60 Mike.
Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Perry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Staying open.
60 Mike, 60 Mike, 60 Mike.
They can't hang with us.
Hey, Charlie.
60 Mike, 60 Mike, 60 Mike.
Here we go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get it.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Go.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Los Angeles, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.